Haha. Hello. Hi, everybody. Yeah, there's donations before we've even started. Hi, everybody. Hi. Sorry. Oh, let me. I bumped it real bad. There we go. Hi, everybody. Hi, Beat of My Own Drum. Hi, Blood Type. Hi, Lilith. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Sen. Hi, Too Good to Be True. Hi, Kamala. Hi, Lightning Bug. Hello, hello, hello. I'm getting very popular. Hi. Today, yeah, I'm getting so popular. It's so nice. Hi, everybody. Let me move my desk a little bit out of the way. I didn't update my number. Oh my gosh, I'm so big. I didn't update my number down here. I should be at like 433 or something. It's wild. Hello. It's good to see everyone. How is everyone this Monday? Happy Monday. I hate Mondays. Lasagna. Ha ha ha. How's everybody doing? I'm doing. I mean, hi and things. Yes. Hi, Nick. Be aware. We do need to. Did it start today? Because, oh boy, I do be feeling it today. I told myself I'm not setting any expectations for myself. I'm not getting any hopes up for anything. I'm going to try and not have anything to do. And I'm not going to tell myself I have anything to do. And yet, went to Spanish class, and absolutely my shoulders are rock solid. Felt real bad. Healing is not linear. Today, yep, yeah, should have known it. How's everyone doing else other than me? I'm not doing well. Ollie's paying attention to stream. That's so cute. Beat my own, you're doing fantastic. Good. I'm so glad. Okay, so I'm glad everyone's doing all right. We're gonna hit 500 subscribers before September. I think we're gonna hit 500 subscribers before like the end of July. Too good to be true. Thank you. Bodacious, hello, welcome in. Hi. How is everyone? Hello. So, I mean, I guess we can just kind of jump right in. So let me check Q. Let me open. Oh, I need to open up Ko-fi so I can check on people's questions. Where am I? Here I am. 4 seconds or less. I'll be honest, I don't know what that means. So we got Drum and Lightning Bug and Too Good to Be True up at the top. Good. Let me see about if we have questions in here, because I know the bot will eat questions. Yummy. Yummy. There we go. Okay. Perfect. We love to see it. Too good. Thank you. Thank you so much. Everybody's so kind. Everybody's so sweet here. It's crazy. I'm not used to it. I'm not used to how sweet and kind everyone is. Lightning Bug was very first, so let's go ahead and do them. So we have, when approximately will she meet her future spouse and has her psychic abilities improved? So I'm going to, can we bump her again? Hold on. There we go. Everybody's putting in questions. Thank you. I'm gonna bump her one more time so we make sure that she's first. And then I'm going to make sure her name is on the desk. Aw, thank you, Stephanie. That makes me so happy. Okay. Gonna make me blush. Kinda Star, welcome, hello. Ooh. 9 of Swords. Page of Swords reversed. Is it choose your own music today? No, it's not. It's not choose your own music. No. There we go. There we go. Us looking for that box life. When approximately she meet her future spouse? The cards don't like when questions. And I think right now they're being completely honest with us on that one. They don't want to. So let's try a different deck. I'm gonna pull out Stitch Rabbit. Since she is Major Arcana only, let's go ahead and see if she can give us 2 cards. One for years and one for months. No? Well, that's more than a year. Steph, thank you for the tip. Thank you. Thank you. I guess that means I need to go over to actually, which again, still couldn't tell you why that's not happening. Bum. Hi. Hi. Hi, here I am. Hi, thank you for the summoning. Thank you for the summoning, Stephanie. So a win question. Wins are so hard. We have 2 years, 21 months. That's not quite right. To me, and then, wait, no. 19 months. Blood type, thank you for the summoning, thank you. That's it, we're gonna make groceries tonight, guys. It's the last night. It's the last night of, and I'm gonna make it so we're actually on track here. There we go. It's the last night of the month for, I mean, I don't get tips during art streams, so last night to get to groceries, and I think we're gonna do it. I think we're gonna do it. Paid cute list. Yeah, it's so nice. So I'm gonna say for Bug's question that we have 2 years, and then it said 19 months. So I think that is, I mean, 19 months is a year and a half. I'm gonna say a year and a half. Year and a half is close enough to 2 years. I don't think it's 2 years plus a year and a half. And then second question is, has her psychic abilities improved? Has Northern Lightning Bug's psychic abilities improved? Become big. I can definitely do a become big. I think that would be fine. 2 of Swords reversed, Queen of Cups reversed, Empress. Yes, but you haven't noticed it yet. You haven't accepted it yet, noticed it yet. Your conscious mind has not seen it yet, and you thought you were worried about it. You're nope, gotta be worried about it. The answer's a big old yes, but you have to notice it. $2 to become big? Why not $2 to become big? We can make that a thing. I eventually would have to figure it out, but... Blood type! Let's see, blood type, did you put your question over in Ko-fi? Usually you do. But not today! The summoning thing to me, yes, I can explain the summoning thing to you. So a $3 donation over on Ko-fi will rotate my model, my puppet here. So I am Lady Lapine, here I am. And then with $3 donation, we get Miss May in the picture. And then a second one, I turn into Miss May. And then the cycle starts all over again. What do I need to do before I leave town? What does Shay need to do before they leave town? Oh, Ryan, welcome in. Seven of Wands. Names aren't showing up on the desk. Ah, well, now they are. It's because I was doing private readings, which plug, you can get private readings over on the Ko-fi. If you want me to record a video for you. Send it to you via email. Half-hour chunks. You can buy them in the commissions tab on Ko-fi. Seven of Wands reversed. Information. Oh, hello. Hi, everybody. Seven of Wands reversed, Eight of Swords, King of Cups. What does Blood need to do before they leave? I don't think it's like, this is quite right, but I'm starting in a general vicinity of like, tell someone you're sorry. There's something that you've lost, and I'm assuming it's an argument or a win. Yeah. King of Cups energy to someone else, because there's something that you're stuck in some kind of loss position. You're stuck in some kind of bottom of a situation, and you need to put King of Cups energy out into the world and kind of resolve this before you leave. And that's why I'm like, maybe it's to tell someone you're sorry, but I don't know what if that would be. But yes, you are the King of Cups, and you are going to embody that. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I can't believe we're almost at 500 either. I really think that we're going to get to 500 by the end of July, which is wild to me. It's so nice because once we hit 500, we can open up memberships over on YouTube, and then we can have members only streams, which will be really, really, really cool. Next is Too Good to Be True, which was, what message does Spirit want me to know? What message is too good to be true? What do they need to know? Bump works backwards. Yes, bump puts someone at the front of line no matter what. Yes, we do not have drums question. We do not have drums question. That's why I bumped Lightning Bug a second time. Raven Dirge, welcome in. Hello. Happy Monday. Oh, beat. Ooh. I don't think that this deck wants to be talking, to be completely honest. I don't think this deck wants it. So we're going to try a different one. Let's try... No, actually, let's try Crow. We're going to try the Crow Tarot. Does Spirit have any messages for Too Good to Be True? Nana, welcome in! And then Too Good, did you have a follow-up question? Because you donated $5, which means you get a second question. Yeah, we have two. We have the Crow Tarot, and then we have by the same artist, Urban Crow Oracle. They're both very, very silly guides. Death. And thank you. Interesting, okay. Ace of Swords, Death, the Star, and Emperor. Death was too stunned to sweet. Hi, Pearl Blue, hi! Okay, ad break on Twitch in 5, but we can finish this off. I do think that these are supposed to be upright. Mayu, welcome in, hello! Ace of Swords, Death, the Star, the Emperor. This is a stacked read. Stacked pull. What have we got? They're literally the same picture. Artist used the same stamp for that. Ace of Swords and Death. We're lifting up the Star, the Emperor. If you're worried about if a loved one has recently passed, Steph, thank you for the summoning. Thank you. You go ahead and put that through. If you've recently had a loved one pass away, they are telling you that everything is all right. Perhaps also you've had a dream about a loved one, but this feels fresh to me. They want you to know that everything is okay, that they have passed on completely, they are not lingering, but they are still with you. They're well. Not necessarily a don't grieve me. Hi, Libby. Hello. Welcome in. But it's okay. Like, I'm okay. You don't need to be afraid for me. You don't need to be worried about me. Reassurance. I have not had anyone pass away. If you would have read those reversed, how would the meaning be different? Well, I can see what we got there. Because, yeah, usually if they're not all reversed, I don't flip them. But I was like, that's strange. Death, the Star, Ace of Swords. I would read this as like, you are not doing well. And someone has control over you. The Emperor card here. Someone like a boss, a parent, a teacher, someone with authority, an authority figure, has enough control over you that you are like seriously unwell. And if spirit is trying to tell you that, then you may not realize that consciously. Maybe it's in relation to the person who I want to leave behind. Yes, very much could be. Because like I said, both of these cards, the artist used the same stamp. The crow is flying up and away. That sounds correct. He's an Aries. Okay. Yeah, then you need to get out of there. Spirit is telling you to run, don't walk. Libby, I'm glad that you're feeling better now. That sucks. I'll pay attention to that then. I was like, I think these needs turned around, but I guess they didn't. Nanub, thank you for the $1. Thank you for the head pat. Thank you. So Jerome's question was, I saw it. Oh, Lynn has it. Does my father have any messages for me? Will he let me go safely? That's too good. Yeah, if the guides are telling you to go, then yes, you need to go. And they will help you be safe. Father. Any messages? Libby, thank you for the $1. Thank you, thank you. I keep telling everyone we absolutely will get to groceries today. Today's last day for that, because usually I don't get tips on art streams. This is the last tarot stream of the month, so if you want me to hit groceries, tonight's the night to donate. Does father have any messages? Yes. Cards are weird tonight. Crows are doing it too. First Hush, now Crow. They're both talking with like 18 cards at a time. All those cookies weren't cheap to make last weekend. No, they were not. Pretty good medication. I'm glad, Set. I'm glad, Libby. Yeah, we wanted to make cookies because it was Yule over here. It was midwinter. And a midwinter without Christmas is strange. And I decided to try and ease some homesickness. We made our friends and our family here, like my Spanish teacher, cookies to come over and say hello. Hierophant. Page of Wands reversed and Justice. Okay, Drum, this is very sweet. Yes, this is certainly your father having Hierophant come out. He's here for you. He is watching over you and he wants to help actively. If you have questions, if you have things that you want to ask him to do, ask him to help with, please just ask. Just ask. He's saying, I can't do everything. I can't help you. Like, you have to help yourself too. I can't do everything for you, is what I'm hearing, which is very cute. Not gonna lie. But he does want to know that you know he's there. And that he loves you very much. It's very, very sweet. Did I have hot chocolate with the cookies? No, I don't think we did. No. We made mulled wine, which was very nice. We took a bottle or a box, the cheapest box of wine, and some oranges, some spices, and heated it up on the stove. It's really good. So Steph's question, and then I think we watched Evangelion. a Christmas movie for sure. Stephanie asked, do the spirit guides have any advice for me? Lisa, welcome in. Hello, happy Monday. You're so welcome, Drum. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Oh, thank you so much, Louv. Yes, there are. So it is a random model. So go ahead and put in your question with my question is blank. Only rule is the question needs to be about you or a spirit, not about someone else. Missed the last few lives. We've missed you, Lisa, but welcome back. I hope you've been doing well. It's a Monday. Mwah, 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 lasagna. I hate Mondays. Two of Cups. 7 of Wands. 8 of Coins. Queen of Pentacles reversed. 2 of Cups. 7 of Wands reversed. 8 of Coins. Yeah, I get that, Lisa, for sure. So, Stephanie, it looks like you're definitely having something's up with perhaps the spirits right now. And there's some kind of disconnect. You're not working as well together right now as usual. This is by no means a lack of love. There's no lack of love here. Something else is in the way. Something else is making it harder than usual to work with them. But that doesn't mean you're not plenty powerful by yourself, Stephanie. So if you've noticed any dip in communication, in power, or anything like that, they're letting you know something's not right on their end. But that doesn't mean they don't love you, and that doesn't mean that you can't do stuff on your own. Deep mental cleaning. Yeah, I get that for sure. This week, I had like a breakdown on Sunday. I was like, we're not doing anything. I'm not gonna promise myself that anything's gonna get done. I'm not gonna tell myself I'm gonna do anything. If it happens, it happens. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. I have no expectations. I don't want to see anybody. I don't want to do anything. It's just one of those times, you know. Mercury just went into retrograde today. Yep, been feeling it for sure. For sure. Spent this morning trying to make a video for my art channel. Nah. Nah. How can I help my fiance with his issues with his daughter and baby mom? How can Nana help your fiance? A Bilbo Baggins day. Sen said something about that on Sunday too. Lisa, thank you for the tip. Thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh. That's so sweet. We haven't done... Hello, hello. Hi, Dream. Welcome in. Okay, Tower reversed. 4 of Wands reversed. 3 of Wands. Okay, Nana, I think the best thing to help out your fiance right now, they need some help understanding that this isn't the end of the world. Whatever's going on, it can be solved. It can be fixed, and it will not ruin everything. This is not the end of the world. It will be okay. I do think that some time alone, away from people, away from family or friends, away from the stress of people asking questions, is everything all right? How is it going? Have you figured out what to do yet, right? Away from that kind of stuff. Not forever, but for a little while would be helpful. Okay? And then once he is stable, once he's feeling like he can take on the situation again, then you can do some planning, okay? Right now is not the time for planning. That is for later. Right now, it's time to get him to understand it's not the end of the world. And to let him kind of rest a little bit. Let him have some time to figure this out in his head. Kind of like understand the situation. Get his head on his shoulders. And once he feels stable, then you can start planning. Stephanie, thank you for the summoning. Thank you, thank you. One more summoning to go. Bong bong. Bashoo. Here I am. I'm big. I'm big. Hi, Jazzy. Hello. So next, Libby. Let's see. Libby had. Let's see if there's one in. Or Libby. No. What was Libby's question? Do we know what Libby's question was, Lynn? Will we make the move on time? Which, by the way, I just messaged you about the KitchenAid. Or at least I messaged Justin about the KitchenAid. My brother will take it. He'll make bread with it. Which is all I could ask. Retrograde is hitting the cards pretty hard, honestly. We tried working with Hush. We're trying to work with the... Yeah, me too, Lynn. Oh, okay. World. High Priestess. 9 of Cups. Huge yes. Lisa, huge yes. Especially if you ask people you trust, people you actually want to see, people on your yes list for some help. And it doesn't have to be like pizza and beer help. It can be like more than that. It can be pretty significant help, or it can just be cheering help. Hi, Austin. Hello. But you will absolutely make it on time. This is a huge yes. Lynn loves their KitchenAid so much. And then Lisa's question I saw. What do my spirit guides want to tell me? Please be nice. That's so cute, Lisa. Are they usually not nice? Maybe to Lisa. You're so welcome, Libby. Let's see. 9 of Wands, 6 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and the Chariot. So we have a Knight and the Chariot. And 6 of Wands, which is about victory. You are going places, Lisa. Spirits want you to know that you are successful and you are going places. You are on the correct path. Okay? You already know what they're going to say, and it's 9 of Wands. You need to let something go. You get this message a lot, Lisa. There's something you need to let go, but you are going to blaze down that trail. You are going to make it. This is extreme good energy. I miss her every day. Oh, Lynn. Is that what you expected them to say? I need that money because Mama's drowning. They say that it will be there. They say that you're gonna make it. Okay, Orion, no worries. Car is ready to be sold. Good. That might be where you get some of that money. And then Lilith. Why do my spirit guides keep sending signs about this connection? I'm assuming because they want you to pay attention to it. And then I think this is our last paid question in queue, and then we'll go into random. Lynn is having a great time explaining it over there, where we have $1 donations will get you bumped to be answered next. A $5 donation gets you a second question. You've seen the $3 donations to move the model around. I mean, if we put her into a suitcase, I do think she would be overweight. Five of coins, 9 of swords, 7 of coins reversed. So why does spirit guides keep showing signs about this connection? Eventually. Maya, welcome in. Hello. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. Why do they keep sending signs? 5 of coins, 9 of swords. That's not a place I want you to be, Lilith. Not a place I want you to be at all. And then 7 of coins reversed. I'm going to look at what this particular author says about 7 of coins reversed. Despite the amount of hard work and energy you are putting into a project, the result may not be what you expected. Trust your intuition and cut your losses. Get out of there. Lilith, this is a huge get out of there. Spirit doesn't want you around that, and they're trying to tell you to leave. Kind of wild. Okay, finally into our random questions. Jazzy! Jazzy's our first random. And we have, when will the person on my mind break silence? So Jazzy, are you still in here? Because there you are. Hello, hello. Hi, Pocket Cat. Hi, welcome. So I can't do questions about what other people will say or what they will do or when they will do it, right? It has to be a question about you. So I could do, like, what's a good question for this? Maybe, if I wait and do nothing, do our paths ever meet again? Or is this someone I should wait for? Is this a good person for me? Should I cut the spiritual tie with them? Things like that. How do you feel about that, Jazzy? Hi, Stan. Hello. Should I wait up? Do our paths cross again? Is it worth my time? Yeah, those are all good ones, Lynn. Thank you for writing them out for me. Good, a little tired. Yeah, big mood. Pocket cat for sure. Mercury retrograde is hitting me hard today and last night. Excited to be on stream. Excited to be able to be with people for a while. No, thank you. Thank you for the $5. Do you have a second question for us? Will there be reconciliation? Ooh. They're all going on the ground today, that's for sure. Ace of Cups. Okay. 3 of Coins reversed. 2 of Cups. Wow, okay. So Jazzy, I'll be extremely honest with you. As a person, I am someone who would always say never ever get back with your ex. However, the cards have a different story to tell. Yes, there will be reconciliation. There might be another fight afterwards, but it looks like there is honestly a lot of love here. A lot of ties. A lot of red string. Yeah, there will be reconciliation here. I do think, like I said, there'll be one more fight or a few more fights, but there will be reconciliation. Libby, thank you for the tip. Thank you. Say something if you see this. Well, I can also check on Ko-fi, see if they put in a second question. They did. Nana says, I can't help to think I'm the cause of the issues of my fiance with his daughter and baby mom. Does it have to do with me, or am I just in a weird, awkward position? Well, I bet that you're just in a weird, awkward position. But let's see what the cards have to say. Knight of Wands reversed. Thank you so much, Nana, for putting it in the tip. It's really, really helpful. Hierophant reversed. I'm already seeing the story form, but can I get one more card to finish it up? Thank you. 4 of Swords reversed. Okay, so they want me to pull it upright. Knight of Wands, Hierophant, 4 of Swords. So Nana, with these two, Knight of Wands, 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords is about sleeping, about rest, like literal rest. And so I can't help but hear, like, give it a rest, right? Give it a rest. It's not your fault. Knight of Wands. Even if you did have something to do with it, I don't think that you're at fault. And I think it doesn't help you to worry about it. But I don't think you were. Honestly, I don't think that you were. Knight of Wands might have action in it, but it has a lot of heart. It has a lot of, you know, it's a knight, like, do good, right? They only want to do good. You didn't do any of this to be cruel or mean, I don't think. So the cards are saying, put it behind you. You didn't mean any harm. It's all right to just focus on the future, to focus on moving on. If anything, some therapy would be good. We have Hierophant here, which is the teacher. If anything, some therapy would be good, but no, I don't think you're at fault, and no, I don't think you need to worry about it. It does not have to do with you, and I think that you're worrying too much. They say give it a rest. Give it a rest. You're worrying too much. Move on. Knights are all about movement. I think you're just in an awkward position, right? A very good question, a very personal question. So thank you for asking that, because that's definitely a vulnerable question. Is that a real summoning or something else? It is a fake summoning. So it rotates my model between the girl and the doll. This doll is summoned and then the girl is summoned. So Libby's follow-up. What do my spirit guides want me to know? Eight of Swords reversed, 5 of Coins. 7 of Cups reversed, Queen of Pentacles reversed. Alley Cat, welcome, welcome. Sorry, I got, this very much reads as coming out of my cage and I am doing very bad. Like, right? You're free of something. You've broken free of something that has been caging you, and now you're left without its stability. You needed to get out of that. That was literally a cage. It was literally holding you back. But now you're left without that stability. And it's scary, especially for finances. Whatever it is that you're currently doing, that is the best option. Stick with it. Even if it's scary, stick with it. And try not to get sidetracked. Raven, welcome back. A cage, you say? Sen. No cages, no. Libby is out of the cage. So stick with whatever it is. Even if it's scary, because you're on the right track. And they're very glad that you have moved on from whatever that cage was. Could very well be the house. I mean, you're literally in the middle of moving. I think it would make sense if it was the house, right? Minimalist, welcome in. Yes, you may. Only rule we have is question must be about you or about a spirit. It can't be about someone else, how they think or feel. Bodacious! Thank you for the tip. Thank you, thank you. Let me check and see on your question over in Ko-fi. Wow, we are definitely going to hit groceries today. What do my spirit guides want me to know right now? Okay. especially since I have to quit my job to move. Yes, but it's the right path. I know that's really spooky, but it is the right path to be on. They want you to know that. Cherry, hello, welcome. Law just sent me an application, said she would print it. We're going tomorrow to put it in. Cherry, good job. I'll look up the answer in the middle. Good, thank you, Minimalist. Good night. Ragad, hello. Just try to put your question in one more time. It should be all right. She just gets picky when it's your first. What was the spiritual connection between my sister and I? 3 of Wands. I'm so happy for you, Cherry. World reversed. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, thank you. And can I get one more for Bodacious's first question? Ooh. A pumpkin patch would be such a cute job, though. Oh my god. That'd be so sweet. I love pumpkin patches. It's so witchy and so aesthetic. Okay, what is the spiritual connection between you and your sister? 3 of Wands, World reversed, Empress reversed, King of Wands. This feels like 2 sides of the same coin, right? World is about, well, I guess it's not quite on this one, but usually it's a picture of someone thinking and someone thinking about their dream, and they are at their dream. They're exactly where they want to be. So it's a mirror, right? It's a mirror looking straight back at yourself. Having it reversed mirror. 2 sides of the same coin, almost like yin and yang. It's like Wonder Twins, right? Your powers are dependent on each other, or at least very much stronger together. You're a unit. Empress reversed, King of Wands. It feels like a unit, one more feminine, one more masculine. 3 of Wands is what I'm more interested in because it doesn't fit with the other 3. This one's about plan. I see what this particular artist says about 3 of Wands. Because to me, it's about like looking to the future. What are we looking to the future for? We have a hint here. Looking for a new beginning or opportunity, traveling abroad, starting a new project, going back to school. Now is the time to go after your dreams. You will make it across the ocean. Interesting. So if there's something that you want to start together, maybe if you have like a project, a business, an art project, a magical project that you want to start with your sister, now's the time to do it. We have like a yin and yang situation. It's really cool to have that kind of coin situation with someone you know that well. Yeah, Big Mood Cherry. And then next up we have Bodacious's second question. What do my spirit guides want me to know right now? I actually feel that way about her constantly too. That's so cute. I keep seeing like art, how people will draw characters as like yin and yang, or like as a mirror image of each other. Definitely like Batman or Sailor Moon, right? That kind of image. It'd be fun to do an art project with you and your sister like that. Could be what the 3 of Wands is talking about. We are so close to goal, blood type. We are going to get to groceries tonight. We might even get to 500 followers tonight. Hi, Fine Shy. Hello, welcome. I hope with you all is well. We're doing okay over here. How are you? How's your Monday? Queen of Swords. Eight of Cups. Oh, YouTube is letting me post links now. How nice. Okay. Bodacious, the spirit guides are telling me that you need to go to school or to training or vocational or whatever it is. Queen of Swords has you gathering knowledge, has you becoming an expert in something, has you taking a course. 7 of Cups reversed. There is no other choice. You need to be studying. You need to be hitting those books. And with 8 of Cups here, which is about leaving home. Leaving home, right? 8 of Cups? Am I not crazy? Sometimes the authors will put different images on their cards and it throws me off a little bit. No, never mind. Yeah, no, you're right. You need to move away. So yeah, so leaving home. College classes this morning. There you go. Yes, you will need to leave home. You will need to go to college. There's no other option. Hitting those books. 2 for 2 on me. Yeah. We're doing great today. Okay. And now we're back to random. Let's see who comes up. And I need to take a drink. Maya, thank you for the boost. Thank you. Priscilla, is there any advice for my career? Any advice for Priscilla's career? I'm thinking to myself. Which is the season, I believe, y'all are in right now if you're in the Northern Hemisphere. I'm gonna pull one card from here. This is my Seasons of the Witch Lammas. She is a girl boss. She gets stuff done. Les Spin, welcome, welcome. There you go, yes. Your question is in the hat. Cornucopia and terracotta pots. Oh, that's the crow deck. This one. And then a card from the tarot, please. World, the Sun, Ace of Pentacles. Burn bright, go big. This is a good time. By the way, Ace of Pentacles, this is a good time to be starting a new job. Dream big, says the tarot cards. I was trying to just pull one and they wanted all three of those to get put in. Cornucopia says, let the power of abundance flow through you and open up fresh opportunities for growth. Terracotta Pots, you have profound power when you stay true to yourself and those around you, is literally the sun and the world. I'm not joking right now. The power of abundance flows through you. Open up to fresh opportunities for growth. You have profound power when you stay true to yourself. So this is a fantastic time to be looking for your dream job, basically. Dream big. Do not let yourself hold back. Do not be afraid of applying places that you think you aren't qualified for, or you think that they won't like you. Apply anyway. Apply anyway, because it's where you need to be, and you won't get let in unless you apply, okay? Even if you have a 0.0001% chance of getting accepted, you have a 0% chance if you don't apply, right? Take the chance. You deserve it. Lespine. Let go or reach out? Good question. Nine of Swords. Oh, that's an echo. Nine of Swords, Queen of Wands. And one more, please. Three of Coins. Welcome back, Lynn. Welcome back. Nine of Swords, Queen of Wands, Three of Coins. Let go or reach out. Sophisticated, welcome in. Thank you for clicking. I'm glad you're here. Nine of Wands. Okay, we have two nines here. Yeah, you need to let go. You're going to end up in a better place for yourself if you let go. You'll be able to grow into yourself, grow stronger, be able to work better if you let go. Two nines. That's a big let go. So welcome in, Sophisticated. If you would like a question only rule other than to be kind, is the question must be about you or a spirit. It can't be about somebody else. And then you add it with my question is, and then your question. Bot will grab you and put you into the hat. And I randomly pull people into the hat, pull people out of the hat. Like this. And it's Maya's turn. Where we have, what will happen when I open my mouth? It's very active about how I feel about Nani, best friend Crystal, about me, and how will me and her relationship be with me and Nani? Let's see. So what is down this path for Maya? I'm seeing this is quite big. Okay, good night, Dream. Sleep well. Thank you for being here. The moon. Yikes. I think that means I'm wrong. Merc is hitting these decks pretty hard. Queen of Pentacles. Fool reverse. Holding it in a lot. Trying to hurt. I know how much she cares about her best friend. Can't keep holding it back. I'm just gonna say it. Four of Cups reverse. Two of Wands. Judgment. Eight of Swords. Ooh. Yeah, I worry. If you say it, it's not gonna be pretty. If you open your mouth and say stuff, it's not gonna be pretty. You can't take that kind of stuff back. Once it's out of your mouth, it's out. You can't take it back. It's gonna trap you. You have to try to be very diplomatic about this kind of stuff, and that's hard to do when there's big emotions involved. If you're angry, if you're scared. Cards were weird for me, but that's normal. Yeah, they were. Yeah, the cards are definitely saying don't. The cards are saying don't open my mouth, right? I'm thinking of a way to say without coming off as bitchy. It's hard, and it's gonna require a lot of that thinking, right? Lots of miscommunication with Mercury in retrograde, yeah. Mercury comes out of retrograde, I think Lynn said in 3 weeks? So, if you wait, like I said, I think 3 weeks. That will not only let things simmer down, let people's emotions simmer down, let things become a little bit clearer, let Mercury get out of retrograde, and then it'll be easier to say stuff. If I don't say it, it's gonna keep haunting me. I know that feeling, yeah. July 23rd. Ugh. Write it down. I think that that's a really good way to do it. Write it down. Like in your journal first. Read it back. Listen to how it says, right? Okay. Ananla, welcome in. Hello. Yeah, so if you can't wait, write a letter. Don't give it to them. And then see how the letter sounds to you. Rewrite it if you need to. And really ponder how to text them. But first, write it out in your journal. Write out a letter. Don't send it. And use whatever information it gives you when you read it back. Like a school essay. To help you write your texts or help you have that conversation. Which, by the way, I'm saying text and I'm like, don't text. Probably talk. Well, no, I guess text. For me, it's easier, right? If I say it to her, it's honest I can be. Yeah. Yeah. But I think definitely write it out and then rewrite it. And then that could work out for you. Give yourself room for a draft or two. Exactly. Okay. Then give yourself 1 or 2 drafts. Give yourself a draft or 2. And then send the letter. I think you have it figured out then, but it requires all that thought. So Ragad asked, what is the impression and energy I project onto Muhammad, and how does he perceive my role in his life? Yes, we want you to be careful. And that's okay. You can say something, just be careful about it. Seven of Wands. Ad break in 5 over on Twitch. Page of Swords reversed. Emperor. Yeah. I think that you've figured it out, Maya. Figured out what to do, how to do it. 7 of Wands, Page of Swords, Emperor. I do think, Ragad, that you are on his radar. You leave a good impression, but it's not the right time. You leave a very good impression, but you either leave the impression that it's not the right time, or it just genuinely isn't the right time. But whatever it is, you seem like someone who knows what you're talking about, understands things, is smart, is good to work with, good in teams, intelligent. But there's something about not the right time. Interesting. I wonder what that's about. We got one more card about that, yeah? 8 of coins. Like you don't have the right job yet? Like they're waiting for you to get a... Or you feel like you have to wait until you get a good job? Or your life is on hold until your job's right? Something like that. Interesting. No, that's really good, Maya. It sounds like you're putting a lot of thought into it. You're doing well. Just be patient. Be careful right now. But you can do it, and it sounds like you're being intelligent about it. So like I said, write a letter and then rewrite it and then send it to her. And then we did Lisa's. And then it's Raven Dirge. Which there is an ad break over on Twitch in a minute and a half, but I think Raven Dirge said that they went AFK anyway. What does my spirit team want me to know? I think it is fitting to do the crow deck here. You are here, okay. Well, let's see if we can do it before the ad break, because I don't have a snooze option. What does the spirit team want Raven Dirge to know? And they always keep falling on the floor today. 3 of coins, 8 of coins. Something with work is going really, really, really well. Either you're teaching yourself something and you're doing a good job, or like projects at work, or even art projects. Something that you are really good at. Something with teammates or coworkers is a really good time to do it. It could be spiritual as well, like you're doing a very good job working with your spirit team. Can we get one more card to kind of fill out this story? Ad starts in 9 seconds. No! We'll finish it at the end. We'll finish it at the end. Let me get the rest of the cards out here. Knight of Swords. And then we're gonna pull card from the Oracle here. Insight. Like the crow is like putting in the pebbles, like in the... It's in one of the Aesop fables, I think. The crow puts the pebbles into the water to make the water level rise. Hello, we're back! So I pulled one from the Oracle, the Crow Oracle as well. And we got Insight. So we have 3 of coins, 8 of coins, Knight of Swords, insight. To me, this does read like you are, like you learned something in a training or at work and like it popped off. You're good at something, your coworkers are having a great time working with you, everything's easy for you. You figured out that one neat trick. I figured it was appropriate because of your username, right? That one neat trick. Now this could be for, like, it doesn't have to be for work. It could be you're working well with your spirit guides because you learned something. It could be that you're working well with art collaborators. Art fights coming up, right? This could be about that. But something about this, you've learned something, or you will learn something very, very soon if you haven't already, that is going to get you just burning up in a good way with making work feel easy and making other people feel like it's easy to work with you. Which is great! Linos, welcome and hello! It's good to see you. So that spiritual hobby, work, but whatever this is, interested in if you've already learned it or if you think that it's coming soon. Bloodweb, welcome in. I love your username. Put that one back up out of the way. Dolly, welcome in. Hello. It's so good to see you. Hi, Duck. Hello. Hi, everybody. It's Big Austin's turn over on the Twitch side. What should I focus on this week? Ooh, a past life reading for Dolly. That's exciting. What should Big Austin focus on this week? Ooh, it's coming up fast. Is there something you know you need to focus on this week already? Eight of Wands is about speed. Specifically, like, things are coming up on you fast. Time is moving quickly. How has stream been? Stream's been great. We're almost, we've put a big, huge chunk into the grocery bill, which I think we're gonna hit it tonight. I think we're gonna hit 500 followers too. Why not? Oh, no, no, no. Way too many. Retrograde, Mercury retrograde has been hitting the cards as well as me. Hype the stream. Thank you, Duck. Yeah. We've been doing great tonight. Full moon energy. Yes. Okay, 9 of coins. Oh, Ryan! Thank you for the head patch. Thank you, thank you. Oh, the dang cards just want it to not be Mercury retrograde. That's all they want. Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, okay. So, Big Austin, if you do gig work, or I'm specifically like, if you do something nice, because I don't want to be like, it's hustle time. But if you do commissions, like art commissions, if you do something that you can just like open a slot for this week. Now is a really good time to open a slot. Or if you thought about starting something like that, if you thought about starting commissions, if you thought about starting letting people pay you for advice about something, or setting up a GoFundMe or a Patreon or something like that, now is a really good week to do that. Like a really good week to do that. Something that you have wanted to do to get you a little bit more money, this is the week to do it. Now, that doesn't mean to burn yourself out. That means just set it up. You don't have to go ham. You don't have to put out 8 million videos on YouTube. You don't have to start streaming 5 times a week. Just setting up the account and letting people know on your socials. That's it. That's all you have to do right now. Get it. Brainstorm what your next step would be. Dolly, thank you for the tip. Thank you. I told you we're getting there. This is a really good week for that. Setting up a Ko-fi. A good week for setting up a Ko-fi. It's so interesting. I think it might just be affecting me, Dolly, but for the cards, it feels like it's affecting the card. They like put out like way too many cards at a time is what it feels like. So Orion, what was Orion's question? Let's see if we put it in Ko-fi. Yeah. A lot of people will put their questions into Ko-fi. It's actually really helpful when the bot eats them. But nope, it's not in there. Spirit Guardian Jen. Okay, you just want to ask what he has to say? I'm just checking real quick. I don't think I see it quite here. Jumble communication, thanks Mercury. Yeah, exactly. So let's get a message from Jen. Data randomly stopped working in a different state. No! That's so scary. Mention a song. Interesting. Mercury poisoning. No! 2 of Swords reversed. 3 of Wands. Hanged Man. And mention a song. I do feel like one of these. This is the Mirror Oracle. They're very, very good with spirit work. Get one more. I'm gonna mention a song. Interesting. Do you mean that? 5 hours is a long time to be without a map. You're extremely true. Leo. So Orion, I asked for a song and I wasn't really understanding. I didn't feel one from them, and I was staring at Hanged Man reversed. I was asking for a song, and I heard Horse with No Name start playing. I rode through the desert on a horse with no name. Right? That one. And I was like, that's kind of weird. Is that just me? Is that just me? I literally have the last unicorn deck. I had a America phase, right? But Leo came out. And like, Leo, like a desert, like I guess, right? So, horse with no name makes sense. Sort of. Hangman reverse. You're going somewhere, but not really. I don't know. 2 of swords reversed. 3 of wands. Hangman reversed. Leo. It's time to start doing. It's time to stop planning, and it's time to start doing. There's something that you know you've wanted to do for a while, but you're like, it's not time yet. It's not time yet. I'm not ready yet. You're ready. It's time to move on from planning to doing. I know you can't say too much. He seems like a man of very few words. I'll tell you that much. Because I didn't really feel him say any of that. More so like, hand me the cards and just kind of stare at me until I figured it out myself. Like, there was no explaining it to me. He seems like he doesn't like talking very much. Moving overseas and a new relationship. It's time. It's time. You're ready now. You can't tell yourself you're not ready. I'm glad you know that song, by the way. I get too many videos on my feed of like kids not knowing songs. I'm like, I'm not cool anymore. He knows what I'm trying to manifest. He does! Of course he does. I say I'm not cool anymore like I was ever cool. Dolly wanted to know about eep, eep. Bloodweb, you'll be after Dolly. Sorry. Dolly wanted to know about a past life. I hit the wrong one. So, let's see. Let's pull for Dolly's past life. Always cool. Thank you, Dolly. You are. Thank you, Doug. I am cool. I'm so cool. I'm so cool. I moved to a new country. I started a YouTube channel. I started 2 YouTube channels. I made 2 VTubers. I made a bunch of VTubers. VTubers? I'm so cool. I'm so cool. Go. 6 of Cups. High Priestess reversed. 5 of Cups. Past life. Yes, you did, Orion. I'm gonna take a drink about this one. 6 of Cups, High Priestess reversed, 5 of Cups. This, Dolly, might not be a past life that has a lot to say to you other than one very big thing. So I wouldn't be surprised if I tell you about it and then you do have that natural aura, Sen. You do absolutely just have that natural aura. I wouldn't be surprised, Dolly, if I tell you what this spirit says and then you like never hear from them again. Or this past life, I guess. Your spirit? Question mark? I don't know. But this life is saying that they regret not being true to themselves and living sadly. Like they're like, I lived sadly because I wasn't true to myself and I regret that. And so they're very happy about where you and the soul is now. How you are grabbing that lesson by the horns and not allowing yourself to live that kind of life brings them peace. Brings them pride and rest. Knowing that that's broken. So Dolly, that's very sweet. No, Orion, your guardian is not chatty at all. You have that Riz, Sen. You have that Riz. Evelyn, hello, welcome in. Try putting in your question one more time. The bot gets a little picky when your very first message is your question, so just put it in one more time and it'll be fine. And then now we're on Bloodweb. Yeah, oh man is right, Dolly. Oh man is right. But I'm glad I got to give you that message. Hi everyone, yes, hello. Next month. To remember that movie. It is very bittersweet. So I'm sorry, but also I'm glad I got to say it. So next month for Bloodweb. Okay, we have 3 reversed cards, so we're pulling them all upright. Ace of Cups, Lovers, High Priestess. Having Lovers and High Priestess at the same time, Bloodweb, is really important. Something and Ace of Cups. Wow, okay. You're going to be facing an extremely important decision in July. Bloodweb. I'm staring you in the eyes right now, Bloodweb. There's an I'm begging you. There's an extremely important decision you're gonna have to make next month. Okay? Like life altering. And the cards are begging you to go with your heart. To go with your gut. To go with your passion, to go with the way you want to go, not the way that you think will be safest, not the way you think will have the least amount of risk, not the way that you think people want you to go. You need to choose the one that is true to you and what you want. Okay? This is something like you need to choose the way you want to live. And not let it be a choice based on fear or on pressure or on anything else. You need to choose the way you need to choose, okay? And it's really important, okay? This could be, and I say life-altering, but the choice could be like, your friend offers to be your roommate and you're like, that's a really good deal on rent, but I don't think we could stay friends but like, what if, like, right? You need to go with your gut. It could be, you are job hunting and you get 2 offers, right? And you have to pick even if it pays less, you have to pick the one that you want, right? Maybe you need to pick where you're moving to. Maybe you need to pick, maybe somebody asks you out, right? These are all life-altering things. Moving, jobs, relationships, friendships, family stuff. It's not like an alien is gonna come down and ask if you want to come on the ship or not, right? But yeah, it is still life-altering. You need to pick with your heart. Pick what feels correct to you, not out of fear. Choose yourself with Burning Spirit. Yes. Always been playing it safe. Big mood, Bloodweb. Big mood, but you can do it, okay? Now it's time to shake it up. Yes. So I am going to pull our next question up. Yeah, a fellow play it safer, but you play it safe in a very different way, Lynn. Or in a very unconventional way, I'll say. Dream it possible. What is happening in the retrograde for me? Ooh, good question. I want Oreos so bad right now, but like the maple ones, the maple Oreos that they sell in like the Canadian gift shops. I want those so bad. I don't know why. Hit me like a truck. No, that's an echo. See? This is what I mean by the retrograde is hitting the cards really hard. Add in 5 over on Twitch. I'm so sorry, you're fine, Lynn. You're fine. I know you mentioned them last night, but I was like, oh yeah, those cookies, those are fine. I liked those. And then just now it just hit me like a truck. I was like, I need the maple Oreos. I miss Canada too. People ask Lynn, what do you miss most about the US? And they're like, Mexico. I should straight up just start answering. I miss Canada. I miss Canada. Five of Wands reversed. High Priestess, Strength, Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, okay. So Dream, you have some really good, like the good side of Mercury retrograde here. Where we have you working really well with yourself, you knowing yourself well, you learning about yourself. This is that inner communication that literally Mercury retrograde is supposed to help you with, is communicating with yourself. So yes, while I would say 5 of Wands reversed is a very good way to depict the outside emotions of Mercury retrograde where it's very hard to communicate with people, especially like when you're in a project together, if you're all working together. Your coworkers, it might be hard to communicate with them for Mercury retrograde. If you have any kind of projects you're doing outside of work, communication could be hard. However, it is a fantastic time for you to journal, to try new things, and to work with your spiritual powers or your own strength. This is a good time. This is a good time, Dream. So take advantage of that. Just did the math. 15 until grocery bills covered. For real? That's so little. We can do that tonight. We have an hour to get $15 into the grocery. Yeah, we can absolutely make that. So if anyone wants a second question, it's $5 over on Ko-fi. And I would love to do that for you. Duck, it's Duck's turn. Lit. What should I do to connect with the deity is reaching out to me right now? It is Norse and has golden beard. Ooh, okay. There's a few of them that have beards, huh? Judgment reversed. 8 of coins. 7 of coins reversed. 7 of coins. Or no, 7 of 6. Oof, I can't. That's that Mercury in me. I got that Mercury in me. Got that dog in me. It's Clifford. 6 of swords reversed. Are there any Norse deities that like were stuck in one place? Who weren't able to travel? Because a lot of them are like travel based. They're very much get on a boat and row around. So it's very strange to me to see this card in particular come up. Judgment reversed too is about being in boats, and it's reversed. So if there's any Norse deities that are stuck in one place, who don't travel, who maybe like got locked somewhere, or I don't know, had their legs cut off. I don't know. There's weird Norse stories. I would look into them, Duck. However, in the middle of these two cards, you have 8 of coins. You're doing a good job. Whatever you're doing now, keep it up. Whatever you are doing is what you should be doing. So you are well on your way. But if there's anyone who was like chained up, locked up, crippled, or otherwise unable to cross water, like specifically unable to cross water like a vampire, that's weird. Look into something like that, because that is a strong message there. They are weird, right? They are, aren't they? The stories, yeah. And like I said, I need to start researching deities a lot more, since I want to be doing a lot of deity cards readings for people, because I love doing them. I just simply don't know enough deities right now, or know their stories well enough. So when I'm like, I don't know, somebody who can't move, it, it seems strange to me. Maybe it makes me less biased? I don't know. It still feels strange. Like I'm not being helpful enough, but something related to judgment and justice. Maybe, yeah. But it would probably be like the opposite of judgment. I don't know. Being not judged? Ooh, couldn't tell you. You're so welcome, Duck. I'm glad I got to read for you. You helped me good. I'm glad. That's what I want to be doing. Dolly. We already did Dolly. Let's see. Did we do 2 questions for Dolly or just 1? Because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Dolly gave $10. Did I do 2 questions for Dolly? I don't remember. Absolutely lost. In the sauce. Kinda star. When and how will I get a new career opportunity? Can we navigate into this energy channel, please? Yes, we can. Ooh, 10 of coins. 9 of swords. Fenrir is not a deity, but he is chained up. Isn't that like the, what are they called in the Greek ones? The Greek has like a similar one where they're chained up, the Tartuses. The... Could be, yeah, absolutely could be Fenrir. Kinda star. When and how will I get this new career opportunity? Sarah, oh no, I wasn't thinking, oh no, I was wrong. I was thinking of the Greek, like, before gods, like Zeus's parents that are locked away. Fenrir would be, I guess, Cerebus equivalent, sort of? The wolf, yeah. No, that could be it. That could be it. I don't think he has a golden beard, but he might have golden fur. 10 of cups, 9 of swords. Ace of wands, magician reversed. When and how will I get a new career opportunity? We navigate into this energy channel. Kinda star. The cards are not giving me great news here. Having 9 of swords, Ace of wands reversed, magician reversed. I don't think you're ready yet. And so that is like when and how. 10 of cups. They want you to feel... Steph, thank you, thank you, thank you. Only $10 left till groceries is hit. And today's our last day. We can make it, we can make it, we can make it. Hey, Demon! Hello, welcome in. I love your name, by the way. That's a lot of fun. Kinda star. Try to focus on being happy for a second, okay? I know that that's a lot of work. If you're out there looking for a new career opportunity, then you are clearly not happy. But if you can try to make some changes to your life outside of work in order to make your life better, to make yourself happier outside of work, then you can start to make this new energy flow, this new career opportunity manifest itself. But it looks like something is there, something is needed in this happiness before you'll be able to find that opportunity. So that doesn't mean stop applying to places. Don't stop. It'll come up. Keep working. But if there is any change you can make to make yourself happier right now, try and do that, okay? Something about that happiness is what will unlock that energy flow. Second question in Ko-fi. Okay, let me go grab it. What can I do to help my foster cat accept my cats and not be so angsty? Let's see what we get here. Happy full moon exact! That's so exciting! Happy full moon exact, everybody! King of Pentacles. He wants love so badly, I sit with her separately. I was about to say that a separate space is probably the best idea. If you can give her a comfy separate space completely outside of the other cats, I think that will help a lot. I think she's a little bit needy, and I say that with all the love in the world. Sometimes cats just can't handle other cats. My cat's one of them, right? But their own space away from the others so they don't have to interact is probably a really good idea here. It might take a little bit of planning and work, unfortunately, but she basically lives in the back. Well, then you're kind of doing all you can, right? Empress. Yeah. There's not much else other than time, right? Moon is always in your heart. It's true. That's my wife. I don't think you need to feel bad for her. I think it's all right. As long as you're sitting with her, I think you're doing just fine. And then I'm gonna check real quick our queue. Evelyn, what do my spirits want to tell me with these signs I've been seeing lately? She wants me there all the time. Oh, Bubby. Yeah, King, Empress. I can see that for sure. If you have another comfy chair or somewhat comfy chair, if you could put one in that other room so it's easier for her to have time with you, for you to split your time, that could be a good one to do. Do my spirits want to tell me with these signs I've been seeing lately? I feel like someone had a very, very similar question and also got the tower reversed at like the very beginning of stream today. So that's really weird. If I had a nickel for every time that happened, I would have 2 nickels, and that's not a lot of money, but it's still strange. King of Cups. Tower reversed King of Cups? I High Priestess, King of Pentacles. 2 Kings, High Priestess, Power Reversed. This is a very, very powerful spirit. Hi, Cookie! Cookie Monster, welcome in! We love to see it. We love to see Cookie Monster. Thank you for liking the baby bunny. I'm good and creepy, yes! I love to be the good creepy. If you'd like to ask a question, you're more than welcome to. Only rules, it needs to be about yourself or a spirit. It can't be about someone else. Okay, so Evelyn, yeah, you have a very powerful spirit here, perhaps like a powerful group of spirits, more than one working together. This could be a flock of angels. I don't know if that's what their plural noun is, but flock of angels. They are here to protect you. That's all angels do, right? I don't know if they actually are angels, but they want you to know everything's okay. They want you to know they have your back. Where are they coming from, though? And what do you want to say? Queen, okay. Lovers. Yeah, you have a certified flock of something here. And you might be seeing all of these signs just because there's so many of them. But why are there so many of them? World reversed. So how did you word this? What do my spirits want to tell me with these signs I've been seeing recently? So Evelyn, I think what we have here is more of a, you're getting these signs because there's so many of these very strong spirits. We have like King and Queen of Cups and High Priestess, King of Pentacles. Like I said, it might be, it's a flock of something. I don't know what it is. You're getting all of these signs because there's so many strong ones. World reversed. Tower reversed. Lovers. They're keeping you safe. But you might need to try to open up communication with them yourself to figure out why they're here. I'm kind of getting like blown out, like my speakers are blown out. Like it's so powerful. It's just like blinding almost, or deafening. Don't forget to show us the cards again. Thank you. I forgot. Thank you. This is the Crow Tarot. I very much like this deck. Yeah. A different something, because yeah, I'm getting like my speakers blown out. They're so strong. And there's so many of them that I don't know why they're there, but they're there to help. Very strange. I love it, but why do you suddenly have a flock of extremely high power spirits around you? I don't know. Yes, if you are on the YouTube side, please remember to like the video, subscribe if you haven't. We do tarot Monday, Wednesday, Friday, art streams Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, astrology streams on Sunday. Let's pull up our next one. We have Wheeliebug. It's Wheeliebug turn. How well will my new schedule be for these 2 weeks? Good question. I think we can make this thermometer reach goal by the end of stream. I think we can do it. This is our last stream that I usually would get tips for. I don't usually get tips on art streams. Last tippy stream of the month. I think I can make it. Knight of Ooh, that's actually a really good one. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, Evelyn, it was very strange, but it's certainly exciting, I think it would be the word for it. Oh, cat hair. Little boy hair, little cat hair. Knight of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. Gleam, thank you so much. 10 of Coins. Good. Really, but you might get some extra shifts, and it will be easy. It will be easy to make money in the next 2 weeks. Like, they will be fun shifts, and you will not feel... You'll be happy that you got extra shifts. It won't feel like extra work. It'll feel like extra money, right? It'll be with the coworkers that you like to be with. And it will feel easy. I'd love to see it. Love to see it. Weird dreams lately too. Ooh. Getting steady but successful growth. Thank you. I am. Yeah, we're almost to 500. I'm really excited. I think that we'll get there by the end of July. Just so excited. Cookie Monster, Cookie Monster. Real proud. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you so much. I've been working really hard. What am I capable of being a good tarot reader, or do I have to work on my astral projection more? I can tell you, you are absolutely capable of being a good tarot reader without reading the cards. I can tell you that. Oh, that's an echo. If anyone wants a second question, it is a $5 donation over on Ko-fi, and we can absolutely do that for you. But a like, a sub, that goes a really, really far way as well. Capable of being a good tarot reader? Answer is yes, but we're going to ask anyway. Or do I have to work on my astral projection more? 9 of Wands. So they do want you to like pick one for now. But let's get the rest of the story before I really read them all. And like I said, they're being weird with Mercury retrograde today. Like they're popping out tons and tons and tons of cards at once. Thank you. Nine of Wands, Judgment reversed. Knight of Cups, Hierophant. I'm fixated on the lore. Oh my gosh, what kind of lore though? I don't have a whole lot of lore. I'm a haunted doll. I'm a witch. I'm both at the same time. I've been working on it for a year and a half. I'm getting big. I did find the doll in the Goodwill outlet, yes. Knight of Wands, Judgment reversed, Knight of Cups, Hierophant. It seems to me, Cookie Monster, that they do want you to focus on just one of these at a time. There's a hint of the one that you want to be doing is also the one that you have access to the most. I want to say most. I want to say access to material or training or a teacher or a community that you already like and you already like being a part of and you already have access to. I think these are the same thing. The one that you want to be doing right now and the one that you have that resource for are the same one. And it's just pick that one, focus on that one, and then after a while you can come pick the other one back up, whichever one that is. You are by no means locked into one or the other. It's simply not an option. You always have the opportunity to go try and do something else, but for now, your energy is best spent on whichever one this is, right? I'm getting some new outfits and changing my appearance. Ooh. Glow up. Orion, what are you doing? That's exciting. A show or a cartoon. Thank you, Gleam. Moki. What does my spirit team? Tarot it is. There you go. What does Moki's spirit team want to tell them? Ooh. Ad break over on the Twitch side in 5. 9 of Cups. Yeah, feel free to join the Discord, Cookie. It's pinned in the pinned comment. There's a link to the Discord if you want to join. We talk about tarot a lot. We talk about astrology and a lot of other weird stuff a lot too. Bye, Gleam. Thank you for the sub. Bye-bye. Already, but now I'm branching off into Etsy a bit. Like Etsy, like tarot reading. Nine of Cups, King of Wands, 7 of Wands, 5 of Wands. And this is, what does my spirit team want to tell me? Whatever it is, they're very proud of however you're working with people. They're very happy about the way that you're able to work in a team. Making Oracle, you're making Oracle card cookie? That is so cool. What? What? Show them off. Please join our Discord and show them off. I want to see them. Don't have many people to read for. That's really cool though, to make your own Oracle cards. What? King of Wands reverse, 9 of Cups. Yeah, they're saying they're very happy about the way you work in a team. You may not feel like you want to be a leader. You may feel much more at home as a team member, but you're putting in really good work, really good effort, and they like that. Now, that could be at work. That could be with your friends. That could be at spirit guides, right? That could be anything. Anything, right? Guide. Oh, I bet. Cookie Monster. I bet. 9 of Cups. This is going to come to fruition. I'm wondering if this is a project that's taken a long time and you're starting to worry if maybe it won't finish. It will. It'll finish and it'll be really, really nice. They're congratulating you on all this work. Hello, Willow there. Hello there, Willow there. You can absolutely get a free reading. Only rules are be kind and that the question must be about you or someone, or question must be about you or a spirit. It can't be about someone else. So if you type in my question is, and then your question, bot will grab you, put you into the hat, and then I draw randomly from the hat for questions like this. Jakisha, what does my spirit teams want me to know? Thank you. Of course, that's why I'm here. More bored watching me? No, they're not bored. Ad break in 15 seconds. Wee woo, ad break in 10 seconds. Giving myself bedtime today. That's okay, Sen. Good night. I hope you have a really good night. Sweet dreams. Hermit reversed. 8 of Wands reversed. 9 of Wands. Page of Cups. What does my spirit team want me to know? To be slower. Be slower. It's okay to be new to things. It's okay to take time learning. It's okay to need breaks, to need rests. It's okay to need time alone. It's okay to be slow. It's okay to learn slow. If there's something you've been learning spiritually or even in the real world, it's okay to be slow. Take your time, to need breaks, to need time to yourself, to need to ask questions. And in fact, especially when it comes to spiritual stuff, sometimes you have to learn slow. Sometimes it's necessary to learn slow. So don't be discouraged if things are quiet, slow, contemplative, and feel like they're not going anywhere, if you have a lot of questions, sometimes you have to learn that way. Sometimes you just can't learn any faster than that. And that's okay. Sometimes it's necessary. I know it's frustrating. I know it's something that can make me angry. I get really impatient all the time. But practice is sometimes the only way you can learn things, and practice takes a heck of a lot of time. And if you're wanting ancient magical secrets, that comes with time, alone time, rest time, when you're not doing anything and it feels like, oh, I could be doing stuff. You are doing stuff. You're resting. Resting is not wasted time. It's necessary. All that kind of stuff. It's a lot. Right, I know. It feels like you said it kind of sarcastically, right? Right, yeah. It feels that way. Like, but I don't want it to be slow. But I don't want it to be slow. Well, hello there. Easy way, yeah. My career is going to go this year, maybe even the rest of my life. It'll be fulfilling, turbulent. Everyone telling me to rest more. I know, and it sucks that it's not what you want to hear. And it's angry. But it's still important. It's just one of those advices that you're like, I know it works. Stop telling me. I know it works. I know I need to do it. I don't want to hear it anymore. We get 2 more for, okay. On the floor it is, on the floor. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, and they're all reversed. So I'm going to be pulling them upright. Where we have 5 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Well, hello there! You are going to be changing careers. You are going to be completely changing careers. Starting from 0, and now you're here, Queen. Okay? I wouldn't be surprised with this 5 of Pentacles here that whatever career you're currently in either just is a really bad fit for you or doesn't exist soon, right? Like it gets replaced or something, right? We all don't want it to happen, but stuff's happening. People are being fired, people are being laid off. So either you just don't like this job and it drives you crazy and it makes you depressed, or your career that you picked just won't exist soon and you're going to have to pick a brand new one. And then you're gonna be awesome. And then you're gonna be awesome. So that's what I want to tell you about that. When does the awesomeness come in? strength. 8. Tarot's pretty bad at when questions, but we have strength and the number 8. So interesting that we even have like infinity here, which is 8 on its side. This could be a voluntary choice, right? When does the awesomeness come in? When you choose to make that change. When you choose to make that change in your career, I think this will happen very quickly. It's going from here to here. That is a you decision. So when this happens is up to you. Now, that doesn't mean it will be easy to find a job in this market, right? And it won't doesn't mean it's easy to pick what your next career would be, right? Will it require sacrifices outside of career, like a happy career? Do I need to sacrifice my relationship or something? No, that's actually the opposite of what it's saying, right? That's the opposite of what it's saying, is you're going to feel so much better as a whole with this other career. Whereas with this one, you feel awful all around. I know. There's not sacrifices involved. No. It's just, when do you feel safe making that jump? And when do you feel confident in yourself? That's going to be a big one too. When do you feel confident in yourself that you've picked the right new career? As someone who's been at a new career for 1.5 years now, it's hard to feel confident in a new career. So I get it. But no, you don't need to sacrifice anything. I'm gonna check something in here real quick. It's like if you make up a random year, then late this year. If you do, but slipping into next year though, big ifs. Yeah, all big ifs. Because I just had another reading done. The only promising career path I see right now makes me feel horrible without it being confirmed. Requiring me to sacrifice a relationship. Talking about it being great, even marriage worthy. Unprovoked during a career reading. If you are thinking of another career path and it makes you feel like you would hate it and that you would have to sacrifice your relationship, then that is not a promising career path. Like, simple, like, I don't know how else to tell you that. It's simple as that. If you think that, because I'm not saying promising as in the monies, I mean promising as in like, yes, you will get better money, but also your whole life will get better, right? So it sounds like you're going to have to think a little bit more outside the box. And that requires a lot of strength, a lot of time, a lot of brain power, which right now is hard to get your hands on because everybody's tired all the time. Wiggle check, hydrated, wiggle check. Yes, we are. Hydrated, here's my water. Nick's here. Nick, what's the top card? I won't shuffle it. What's the top card? Nick always gets very, very close to what the top card is. Only reason probably because it's the only one progressing application wise. Then yeah, no, that's not good then. Kind of desperate. Hoping I get something that doesn't make me lose my relationship. You move out of my favorite city ever. Yeah, don't move. Don't lose your relationship and just keep pushing. You don't need to take something because you're desperate. You need to hold out. Okay? Judgment. That's nowhere near Ace of Coins. No. Nope. It's very, very hard to predict time with tarot. I don't like to. I don't want to. Usually I only do with like vibes. 4 days is crazy because it's important. It's not just a spiritual thing either. It's not just a spiritual thing. It's just like you have to. If you love something, you don't throw it away just to get a job, even though jobs are so important, right? If you love your city, if you love your relationship, you don't throw it away over a job. Meow! Hello, new beans! Welcome, welcome! Meow, 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 hello! How are you doing today? Beg and go out for what I get job-wise. Unfortunately, right now, I would say yes. Go out, and if you're like, I need a job right now or I will literally be on the streets and not be able to feed and house myself, then yes, go and beg. However, in that time, really consider what else can you be doing, right? Do you think that at any point while I was employed in my last job, I thought to myself, what if I became a haunted rabbit on the internet? No! I never ever thought that in a million years, right? I just want to get started on a career. No, don't rush into it. Promise, promise, do not rush into it. Kitsune, hello, welcome in. Take your time. I don't even know where to leap. It's hard. It's so hard. And we are there for you because, oh boy. What do Nick's guides want me to know? And I'm at no point shutting down your conversation, Willow, there. I'm just pulling cards. Meow, are you? We're doing all right in here. Oh, well, oh there. I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm gonna take you by the shoulders at that one. Your potential. No. Were you the only one in the hat? You were, Nick. There's been a few streams now that we haven't had to like and not do people at the end. Of course, well, hello there. But like, there's a certain point after you graduate that you hit that wall. And it sounds like you're hitting it early because, yeah, some people hit it early, some people hit it a little bit afterwards. But you're like, I could be doing so much better than this, and I'm not, and that's a me problem. And it's like, no, that's not a you problem. It's a job market problem. It's a system problem. Like, you are not failing your potential. It's just that there's not enough good spots for as many good people as there are. So you kind of have to make your own spots, and you have to realize that potential doesn't really mean anything. Potential doesn't mean that you're worth less if you're not doing more, right? You're still worth the same amount. You're worth the same amount of happiness, the same amount of love, the same amount of life. Right now is an out of control bad time for career. I'll tell you, graduating from college is an out of control bad time for everyone's career. Unless you are like planning to and accepted into med school. Being in your 20s, which I assume you are if you're graduating college, is a bad time for everyone's career. Unless you are an influencer, or extremely lucky. Yeah. You're not gonna feel in control of your career until at least 30. I'm very sorry to break this to you, but you will not feel in control of your career until at least 30. So do not sacrifice things to try and get control. Do not sacrifice things to try and get control. You won't get it. It just takes time. Maybe that's the leap I need. I don't know. Can I get 2 more cards for Nick? You're very welcome, Willow, there. Extreme lucky influencer sounds bonkers. Yeah, but there's also just like not, I don't know. Going into working as like an influencer or like a streamer or anything like that. I don't know if I recommend that either, but it's all just like you're not gonna feel in control, so don't try to. Okay, and they're all upside down, so we're pulling them upright. What do the spirits want Nick to know? Knight of Wands. Good! I hope so too, Willow there. Knight of Wands, Empress, Ace of Cups. Knight of Wands, Empress, Ace of Cups. Okay. So Nick, your guides have been telling you to slow down and to slow down, to like not be consuming so much and not be working so hard, right? For a long time. They've been telling me this over and over and over and over and over. And we're finally getting a different message. There is what I assume to be a goddess here with Empress, probably Gaia. Look at all those trees. Jump right in. Just get in there. If they're all upside down, can I ask why you turn them right side up? Yeah, it's just a way that I read. I don't think I've met anyone else who like does that formally, but it's just the way that my cards have always talked to me, is if they're all upside down, then I turn them right side up. If one of them was right side up, then I read the other ones upside down. I don't know why, it's just the way I've figured out how to get the best results to people. Is there a limit on how many readings I can get a month, or not really? Not really. Everybody gets one free one per stream, and there's 3 tarot streams a week. Steph, thank you for the head pat. Thank you. If you want a second question, that is a $5 donation over on Ko-fi every stream. And then I suppose if you just kept going, I would keep answering your questions. I I haven't had anybody do that yet, though, so I would have to kind of feel that out. So, tentatively, we'll put an asterisk on it, but 6 a week for cheapsies. How about that? Rated! Hello, PB! Hi! Thank you for the raid! Welcome aboard! Hi! Hi, Kixies! Hi, everybody! Hi, Raiders! Hi! I'm a haunted doll. My name is Lady Lapine. I'm a haunted doll. And I will read your tarot. Hi, it's good to see you all. I go vibe with her, however. Gaia has great vibes. Gaia does have great vibes. Just asking to vibe. I don't think she's asking for a ritual. I think she's just asking to vibe, Nick. But hello, everybody. If anyone would like a question, they are free tonight. Our 2 rules are be kind. I think will be very easy for everybody. And the question has to be about you or about a spirit. I specialize in spirit readings. I specialize in your spirit team or deities or ancestors or ghosts. So I love answering questions about that kind of stuff. You can put your question into the hat with my question is, and then the question bot will put it in the hat, and then I pull from the hat randomly like this. What about the 2 wolves inside of me? Also, BB, would you like a reading? Would you like to have one right now as a raider? Hello, hello. We can ask about you. Absolutely good. So, new beans, I'm gonna put you on pause really quick. I probably shouldn't have hit that button, but I did. But we will read PB real quick. Do you want to ask about those 2 wolves? Let's see. I like hearing what the universe wants me to hear. No problem. Steph, thank you for the head pats. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, and we have 7 of swords. Meowleries. I'm doing bean care. Good. Nine of swords reversed. 5 of cups reversed. Okay, interesting. Also, there's an ad break starting in 5 on Twitch, and I cannot snooze it. I'm very sorry, everyone. But, PB, it looks like we have a very interesting spread here, because it has a very strong message using cards that I would not necessarily have picked for this message. So I think it's kind of fun. There's something... I'm on turbo, so no ads for me. Heck yeah. Okay. You're going places. First card, 7 of swords. You are going places. Nothing. You don't have regrets, and you don't have anything weighing you down. I think that that's really interesting that they picked these cards and not like the Chariot or something. But nothing is weighing you down, specifically not emotions, specifically not like physical things or physical items. You might still have I'm getting a sense of like you might have like, what's the word for it, responsibilities, like social responsibilities or like personal responsibilities that quote unquote get in your way. But you are kind of going into this fast lane of Not necessarily, because I know it's like being tricky, but I don't think that's quite right. I think it's... You've kind of got the trick. You know how those old ads were like, doctors hate her, learn this one neat trick. You learned that one neat trick, and now you've figured out how to like game the system in your favor. In a good way. In a good way. Because you're not stepping on anyone else. You're not clickbait, kind of. But like in a good way. Because like I said, you're not stepping on anyone. You're not hurting anyone. You're having fun. You're not ignoring anything. You're just figured out what works and figured out what doesn't. And you're using that to your advantage, which is great. So you're going places. And I'm gonna pull one more from the Crow Oracle by the same artist. See if there's anything else that needs said. Waterproof. So if something does get in your way, you know how to roll with it. It slides right off you. So I think you can expect for the next little while, which, like, a little bit jealous because Mercury retrograde just started today, but you can expect for the next little while to simply not have any problems. And if you do, they just roll right off. Clear skies, clear path, and good vibes, good distance. It sounds great because it is great. I'm glad I got to give you a good reading. It would have been sad if it was like a sad or a heavy reading. Oh, thank you for the raid. Like water off a bean's back. Exactly, new beans. Exactly. Quack, quack, quack. Quite welcome. Aww. Now it's New Bean's turn. Will I reconcile with my desired person? Ooh. Oh, right. 30 seconds to ads. So I'm going to pull this out. I'm going to pull another one out of the Oracle, and then we'll read at the other side of ads. Or did the ads just end? Wait. No, there we go. And then I'll let everybody on the YouTube side know. Hi, Pesto! Welcome, welcome! That we are 5 minutes to the end of stream. So if you would like your... if you would like to make sure that your question is read tonight, a $1 donation over on Ko-fi is a huge, huge, huge help. And I think that we're only like $5 away from my grocery goal. And today's the last day to help because I usually don't get any donations on art streams, and that's all we have left after tonight is an art stream tomorrow. And also like the video. Can I get one card from... There we go. On the floor! Nature. Nature. Oh, good night, Nick. Sweet dreams. Have a good night. Okay, new beans. You got... I can't put that away. There's still a card here. Fool. 3 of Swords. King of Wands reversed. 4 of Swords reversed. So, unfortunately, new beans, I do think the answer here is no. And always starts off good, I know. I do think the answer here is no. And the cards are really stressing it's okay to grieve that. If you need time to be sad, if you need time to eat an entire tub of ice cream, if you need to watch your favorite show start to finish sobbing, that's okay. But I don't believe that there's going to be a reconciliation here. And a good way to center yourself, to find yourself, and to sit with this grief healthily is being in nature. And what I like about this nature card from this one, I don't know if you can tell, is in the background you can see the city. The city's right there with all of these apartment buildings, with these electric lights. Nature is not very far away. A park, a green spot, your friend's backyard. You don't have to go very far to find some. Your porch maybe has a potted plant. That's good enough for now. But like literally touching grass is a big way to help with this kind of stuff. But sorry to give you some sad news. Very, very sorry to give you sad news. I know, I'm sorry. You deserve only happiness. You deserve only good things. And to be fair, having King of Wands reversed, 4 of... King of Swords is always so mean. Yeah, King of Wands reversed. Yeah, 4 of Swords. 4 of Coins reversed. I think that this person wasn't going to bring good things into your life. And that's part of the reason that you deserve better. And you deserve someone who would not make you feel this way, right? That doesn't mean it doesn't suck. That doesn't mean you're not going to spend a long time being sad. That's natural. That's healthy, right? If you weren't sad about that, that'd be weird. That would be unnatural and unhealthy. But we're here for you. I'm sure that you have friends that are there for you. And if you need friends that are there for you, we have our Discord. It's still sad though. It's still hard. I'm going to check queue just to make sure. We have 2 minutes, but I think that was the end of it. Yes, that's the end of queue. So unless you want to jump in super, super, super fast, not with the mean version of them. Maybe, but I don't think so. I seriously would doubt that. Because oftentimes if you are around someone's mean version, even if they heal, it's very hard to actually get away from the mean version of them, you know? Could it be a K-drama CEO loses a memory type moment? That would be one way to get rid of the mean version, right? Right? I think so. Does Pesto want to ask about the moon? And then we'll wrap up for the night. Hydration check. Can I ask him? Yeah, you can ask about the moon. What are we asking about the moon? I think I missed that part of chat. What are we asking about the moon? Enemies to lovers vibe. Yes. Yeah, that's one way to do it. I think it would be fun. Your homework tonight, New Beans, is to fantasize about the CEO loses his memory moments. Ask if it's a read for the full moon tonight. Yeah, I can do it. Let's do that. I think that's a really good way to end it. Can we get 3 cards about this full 3 swords again? It's that Mercury retrograde. 6 of Cups, Queen of Swords. That Mercury grade has us... That Mercury retrograde has us, zoinked. I think would be the technical term for it, would be zoinked. And that's kind of its own thing over here. These 2, Strawberry Moon. This is not anything that Lynn talked about yesterday on the astrology stream, but I'm getting a strong sense of like nostalgia, childhood versus being in complete control of yourself. There's this double-sided coin of like child parent, and you are kind of fulfilling both roles. They're blurring inside of yourself. Have that joy of a child, the joy of being free as an adult, the pain of being a child, the pain of being an adult. It's all kind of jumbled in together. Dude, says Lynn, I literally talked so much about that. Did you though? Because that's not what I took away from it. That's not okay. Well, then I apparently wasn't listening hard enough, because that's not what I took away from it. But then again, I feel like you always balancing inner outer child adult life is part of it. Well, that's what the cards say too. And also, retrograde sucks. I have to figure out how to understand your streams better. I was stressing out about the blurry quality, absolutely. I also feel like I missed the moon part, because I feel like I really understood the Jupiter part and the Mercury part, and I did not get the moon part. It's cool. It is cool that they both came out like that. Especially since apparently I don't know shit. Oh. Okay. The heater's on too hot because it's wintertime here. And so I'm really warm and I need to go cool down. And so I'm gonna call it here. We had a fantastic stream tonight. I had so much fun with everybody. We had such a good time. Thank you all for being so kind to me. So kind to everyone else here. So great. I was grumpy about pixels. I was grumpy about pixels. I will see you tomorrow night for art stream on the art YouTube on the same Twitch. And more tarot on Wednesday. So thank you all very, very much. I'll see you later. Thank you for sitting with me. You make it better all the time. I'll be on Discord. It's always hard to end these because I like spending time with you guys, but I have to go. Bye.